Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining our virtual reading today. My name is Anna Prokos, and I'm the author and publisher of The Lucky Word. And you're joining today because you want to hear all about October 28th, which is Greece's OXI Day, or Day of No. So I'm going to read you this book, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you'll take some time to understand the history behind this important day. We're ready? The Lucky Word by Anna Prokos, illustrated by Christina Tsevis. Billy, Zach, and Chris charged through the front door. "It's the weekend!" Billy exclaimed. "Time for fun." The boys kicked off their shoes, flung their backpacks, and raced to the kitchen. After a busy school day, they were starving. They ate up their favorite treats in one gulp. Until, "Stop!" Mama exclaimed. "No junk food, no cookies, no chips, no chocolate, no ice cream." "Oh, you always say no," the boys whined as they unhappily cleaned up. Hmm, Billy thought, what could we do next? The boys raced to the TV. They grabbed the game controllers and stared at the screen. Billy watched videos on his phone. Even baby Nico swiped some games on a tablet. "No way!" Mama exclaimed as she rushed into the room. "No video games, no phone, no screens." "Aw, you always say no," the boys whined as they unhappily cleaned up. Billy thought, what should we do next? The boys raced to the table. They grabbed the brushes and markers and started drawing and painting on everything. "No way!" Mama exclaimed as she rushed into the room. "No scribbles on the wall, no paint on the floor, and no colors on Chloe." "Aw, you always say no," the boys whined as they cleaned up their messy masterpieces. Billy thought, what should we do next? The boys raced to Billy's bedrooms. They grabbed the biggest, fluffiest pillows and then pillow fight. Even Chloe joined in on the fun. Billy, Zach, Chris, and Nico laughed and laughed as the feathers flew. But it didn't take long before they heard their least favorite word. "No!" Mama and Baba rushed in to stop their sons. Papu and Yaya hurried in right after them. Billy's grandparents always said yes, but not this time. "Ohi," Papu told his grandsons. "When your parents say no, you must listen. No means no." "Aw, but they always say no," Billy whined. "It's not fair." "The word ohi is a powerful word that can help you stay safe," Yaya explained. "And did you know that Greeks celebrate Ohi Day, or the Day of No, every year?" The boys imagined a day of no. "Ugh," Zach grunted. "Ohi Day sounds no fun." "No way to a no day," Chris exclaimed. "Huh, no thanks," Billy said. "Ohi Day sounds terrible." Even baby Nico shook his head. "Ohi Day is not what you might think," Babu explained. "It's a national holiday in Greece, so we can remember an important day in history. Let me tell you all about it." The boys loved hearing their grandfather's stories about Greek holidays and traditions. They gathered around Babu to listen closely as he told them the story of Ohi Day. And it goes like this. In the early morning of October 28th, 1940, the loud doorbell buzzed unexpectedly at Yannis Metaxas's house. The Greek leader woke up to a surprise. A visitor brought an urgent letter from Benito Mussolini, the leader of Italy. Mussolini said the Italian army would cross into Greece to take over some parts of the country. If Metaxas didn't let them through, Greece would face war. The visitor said Metaxas had only 3 hours to decide, but the Greek leader did not hesitate. "Alors c'est la guerre," Metaxas said in French, which means, then this is war. An hour later, Metaxas met with many other Greek leaders. They all shook their heads. No, they would not let Mussolini's army through. No, other countries would not control Greece. No, Greece would not surrender. Ohi, the Greek leaders declared. Metaxas spoke to the Greek citizens. He told them to fight for their country. He told them not to give up. He made the sign of the cross for protection. God save Greece, he prayed. People stormed the streets and shouted, Ohi! Their voices grew louder and stronger each day. Mussolini's army fought to take over, but thousands of Greek men and women pushed back. Now, Greece was fighting in World War II. The Greeks fought for 219 days, pushing Mussolini's army out. But Germany's leader, Adolf Hitler, then sent his army to invade Greece. Sadly, Hitler's army was too powerful and they took over all of the country. Hitler was the leader of the Axis powers, which included Germany, Italy, and Japan. They wanted to control the world. But the battles with Greece slowed the Axis powers down. That gave the Allied powers a chance to catch up. The Allied powers were led by the United States, Great Britain, China, and the Soviet Union. Many countries fought with the Allied powers, including Greece. World War II was difficult for every country. In Greece, the Axis powers ruled for 4 long years. Many families suffered. They did not have enough money or food. Thousands of people died. It was a very sad time, but the Greeks did not give up hope. After many battles fought around the world, the Allied powers beat the Axis powers. The war finally ended in 1945, and the Axis powers left Greece. The people were finally free again. And that all started because the Greek people had the courage to stand up and say, Ohi. Yaya continued Babu's story. The small country with the loud Ohi gave the whole world strength. Before October 28th, many countries did not have the courage to fight back. By saying no, the Greeks stood up for themselves and they helped other countries stand up too. When the Greeks said Ohi, they said yes to standing together. They said yes to protecting their country. Their powerful Ohi gave the world strength, hope, and a little bit of luck to fight back. Billy was amazed that this tiny word, no, had such a powerful history. Billy thought. So saying no is good sometimes? Ne, Papu said, yes, as he nodded his head and hugged his grandson tight. The end. On the next page, you see the Greek national anthem, and it's from a poem called Hymn to Liberty. You can read the words here, and I'm sure you've heard the songs perhaps in Greek school or Sunday school. I just want to thank you for joining this special reading today so that you can learn about the history of Ohi Day, which is October 28th. Parents, the Lucky Word and all of the lucky books are available on our website, a2zpublishing.com. I know we have some church groups and Sunday schools and organizations watching, and I want to let you know that when your organization either invites me as a keynote speaker or has an author event, I donate a percentage of sales back right to the organization so that you all can continue doing the important work you do to preserve, celebrate, and share Greek language, culture, and traditions. It is so important to continue to do this work for today's children and our future generation. So again, everybody, go visit a2zpublishing.com, learn about all of the Greek traditions and books that we have available, as well as other materials coming soon. And again, I just want to thank you for joining to learn about Oki Day and the lucky word. I really look forward to seeing you all again soon and have a very lucky week ahead. Bye, everyone. See you soon.